and he has some time, because this has kind of been a pattern where he'll be okay and then not, or just be like sitting on the couch and then just gone the next second that I look. So I'm like, is he just gonna leave? Just gonna leave like out of nowhere? And my body has been in survival mode, fight or flight mode, just constant fear and anxiety. I have to make sure that my mental health is okay. And I think that a lot of what he has been going through has triggered a lot of toxic behaviors from my past come forward that I worked really hard to heal. And I'm very aware of that, and I'm working through that.
And it's hard in a relationship, back to the core question, and I realize, because people say it a lot in business, it can take a decade to build trust, and you can destroy it.
All right, yeah, I want to speak about Jessica Kent. Now, this is not criticism or anything like that. I actually like Jessica Kent. Now, my perspective is this. I can relate to the guy Reese, who she just broke up with. Jessica Kent is very open about her life. She broke up with that man. They have children together. She said that basically he's a lost soul and he's never going to get right. So she has to look after her babies and herself. And in translation, I'm sexy as hell. I know a bunch of guys out there want to do it to me. I got some fire in between my legs. With all due respect, Jessica Kent, if you do see this, I'm sexy. I got some fire. And I'm not going to let my fire go out. I'm not going to let his cold chills and his cold wind come blow my fire out. I know that another man out there will love me. And I know that I can find a man who's getting money and doing his thing. See, here's the thing. I can relate to Reese because I'm dating a woman who has much more money than me, who's much more successful than me. But I add intrinsic value into the relationship. And if the woman is wearing all the hats, she's not going to have any respect for you. And she's going to pretty much look at you like you're preventing her from being all she can be. But if you add intrinsic value to the relationship, then you won't be disposable. See, value, you can add value to the relationship in different ways. Maybe your woman comes to you for advice. Maybe she values your advice. Maybe she says, okay, every time I listen to you, I solve my problems with my family, with my coworkers, whatever. So that's value. Your girl comes to you for counsel. Another form of value is you're getting money. The girl has that value. My girl has that value. She has way more money than me, but I am getting money. Don't get it twisted. I can afford to take out $100 a day. I'm an English tutor, so I take out $100 every single day because my kids that I tutor, sometimes I like to get them food, ice cream, whatever. We go to putt-putt golfing games, play arcade games, play putt-putt. But I'm pretty sure Jessica Kent can afford to take out about $10,000 a day, and she won't even notice it missing out of her bank account. So Jessica Kent is sexy as hell. She's getting money, just like my girl. Reese, on the other hand, he's a professional driver, and some people are upset with her because she told a story about him getting into an accident behind the wheel while at work, and they're saying that she could have compromised or sabotaged future employment opportunities because why would you put that out there that he was high behind the wheel while working? But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the dichotomy between a relationship where both partners are of equal financial status, and I'm talking about partners who have a wide gap. Now, obviously, Jessica Kent was making much more money than Reese, and that's and that's not the reason why she left him. The reason why she left him, from my perspective, is she felt like he wasn't adding any value to the relationship. She knows she's sexy. She knows she got some fire, and she knows that she can make a man happy, and she knows that she has all the femininity in the world to make a man jump out of his pants, jump out of his boxers, and she probably felt like, that's just what it is. Hold on real quick. Hold on.
Them, however, it's my partner, father of my kids. He can't come here or be out of his mind drunk or high or like that or detoxing here. It's just not okay. It's not a safe place. Earlier this year, he would come home and he would sleep in the guest room, which is in the basement, super far away from any of the stuff going on, and he would sleep for 5 days. And I would take care of him and make sure that he was okay. And I can do that, but when you have small children, it's not something that is okay.
All right, see, I'm not going to criticize her or anything like that. I'm not going to get too deep into it. What I'm saying is, okay, yeah, of course you want to create a safe environment for your children, but at the end of the day, you also want to show your children unconditional love. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said, when a woman is making more money than you, her patience level decreases and her threshold for which she allows from you decreases. When a woman has more money than you and she's more successful than you, she's always going to really be looking out the door because she's thinking, okay, well, I know for a fact that all of these other guys out here are flirting with me. They ask me for my number when I go get coffee. These businessmen try to flirt with me. And here I am stuck with this guy who I'm making way more money than. You understand? So there's always going to be that curiosity of, well, what else can I get? And at the end of the day, she is a sexy woman and she probably has some fire. And when I say fire, I mean that respectfully. I'm just giving you the game. A woman with money, a woman who has some fire when it comes to sex is definitely going to be in demand. And she knows that. You understand what I'm saying? So basically, what I'm saying is if you're a man and you're dating a woman who's more successful than you, you have to have some intrinsic value into the relationship. See, my relationship, I've been with the same girl for quite some time, so I had time to build up a cachet of value. You know, so our relationship isn't really one-sided to the point, you know, we grew up together essentially since teenagers, so my value is already built in. You understand what I'm saying? So if you don't add any value to the relationship and your woman feels like she's wearing all the hats, because obviously she feels like she's the she has to look out for her children. Those are his kids too, but she's wearing the hat of the parent. She's wearing the hat of the person who's probably paying all the bills. She's wearing all the hats. You're not wearing any hats. You're hatless. So if you're hatless, your girl's gonna get topless for some other dude. You understand? So get you a hat, put it on. You need to add some value to your relationship. You can't let your girl have all the value. Consider it like a slice of pizza. 8 slices, you better at least have 3, and all these are value slices. You better at least have 3 of them. She can have 5 as long as you got 3. As long as you got 3 slices of value, meaning your value. Okay, I can get loans. I got a good credit score. That brings value to the relationship. I'm smart. I know how to give you good advice that can help you navigate through work issues and work problems and family problems. That's another slice. The third slice, I can neutralize you. You're crazy. You got a crazy personality. And when you're with me, I balance you out. So that's another value. You know, so you better add some value, boy. Because if your girl is sexy and she knows she got some fire, she's going to be thinking, oh, man, that businessman that talked to me today at Starbucks, I could see what's up with him instead of him. My guy at home, you know what? So, yeah, man, 3 slices out of 8. Remember that. The 3 slice ratio. Peace.